Hi, it's Ben from PubSheds here. We're going to be doing a live unboxing for you here of the Robobrew Mark III. Now this comes courtesy of kegland.com.au, or you can also get it from the Chinese distributor, which is kegland.cn. Now, you might remember us doing the Robobrew Generation 2 not so long ago, so you're probably quite interested to hear about what the updates are on this latest version. And certainly, if you're an owner of the Generation 2, you'll know what a great machine that already has been. So really quite exciting to get our hands on the Mark III and fill you in on a live brew day about our thoughts about how it functions. So the key things here, the key differences between the Mark II and the Mark III. To start with, packaging. Sounds daft, but actually that was a real consideration. The packaging has really improved. There's a lot more foam inside. It reached us in almost perfect condition. Well, the unit itself is in perfect condition. The only bit of the packaging that was slightly damaged was when the box was hit on the side, and that was a bit of the foam cracked. But obviously that's better that the foam absorbs the shock rather than the unit itself. So that was really reassuring. Now, the Robobrew Mark III also has an updated display, so we're going to be doing some detailed discussion around that during our live brew day. There's also a cam lock now on the sparge arm, and that's something they've really listened to. A lot of customers had requested, so they thought that would be a worthwhile upgrade. So the sparge arm there is this one on the left-hand side there, and that's just going to make it a lot more secure. They've done a lot of testing on the malt pipe as well, and on the flow efficiency, and they decided that the secondary screen at the bottom of the malt pipe, that was actually making for a far better filter. So they've included that secondary, it's just off screen actually, if I can pan it around a bit. We've got a series of filters there at the bottom. Yeah, there we are, it's 4 of them. So there's now a much finer mesh filter on the bottom of the malt pipe assembly as well. We've also got the new controller. I think we said about that already, the display, the controller. Lots of different things you can do there though. The new feature is you can now set up the Robobrew with up to 6 individual steps. That's obviously going to be great. You can use that function to delay your heating water times. So you can basically get it prepped on the morning of the brew day, make sure your water is preheated when you start. That's going to be a huge time saver. Also useful for doing stepped mash profiles, and you can use it to set alarms for your hop additions. So that's really quite nice to see that has been incorporated on the latest model of the Robobrew. Of course, it's also made from 304 stainless steel, as we're used to with this model, this particular brand. We've got some spring clamps as well for the lids. We'll come on to that a bit later. We've got full electric powerful elements as we've had before, but they're protected behind sort of silicon switch covers, I think is the word for it. Yes, so there's a couple of those on there as well. And there's now an integrated magnetic drive pump as well, so hopefully that will just improve the whole sort of efficiency and reliability of the units as well. So, in terms of what we get, right, well, obviously you've got the main unit itself. We can give you a rundown from their instruction manual with a parts list. Off to the left-hand side, we've got the lid, obviously, which is, sorry, the lid which is not fully assembled, but you've got the actual handles to go on that as well. Okay, so we've got the main unit there, and that comes really nicely packaged. Then we have the glass lid. We've got the immersion chiller as well. That's off to the right-hand side. Okay, that was also included with the Mark II, and I think from memory that was pretty good for us. I think that was quite quick to bring the water temperatures down. Right, we've also got the recirculation arm extension with male and female cam locks and a cam lock washer to go with that as well. That's all part of the kind of accessories boxing down there in front of you. We've got the Robobrew boiler with a perforated false bottom and hoop ring thread nut and washer. So everything you need there for that particular bit that sits inside the malt pipe. The malt pipe assembly itself, we've got the malt pipe body, malt pipe handles, lower tubes, upper tubes, false bottom with threads. We've got the secondary mesh screen we mentioned earlier, a cover screen to sit on top of your grain bed, and we've got an upper tube with overflow funnel as well, which is pretty standard from the last model if I remember rightly. And we've got a silicon plug to sit in the top of the malt pipe overflow tube there as well. So yeah, all in all, it's some really quite exciting upgrades there. And I think, you know, if you are a Mark II owner, that may well tempt you to upgrade. To be honest, I think it's certainly some significant upgrades. They've listened to their customers. I think that's really important for these companies that are providing these homebrew machines. They take on board the feedback, because there's some real experts amongst you, and you've got lots of experience with different homebrew machines. So it's great they're taking on board that advice. Now we're going to do a live brew day of this, which is going to be this coming Saturday, hopefully. So do join us if you can. Also subscribe to us at youtube.com/c/pubsheds, and you can get all the latest updates on this particular set of reviews for the Robobrew as well. So we're probably going to test out, I think it's some kind of porter, chocolate porter on the go there, so that should be quite fun anyway. But yeah, do check them out for yourselves. This is Robobrew. It's distributed by Kegland. That's www.kegland.com.au. Thanks for joining us for this live unboxing. We hope you can join us again on the review day on Saturday.